They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big iron. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that on the phone.
I want to say Frosted K, meaning Kelsey, set my brother up and had her brother pow him, and say she didn't know he pow my brother 5 times in the back, the stomach, and the chest.
T-Hood family dropped a phone recording with Kelsey Frost on the other end.
Atlanta has seen plenty of rap beef, but this one is straight up deadly. On August 8th, 2025, rising Atlanta rapper T-Hood was shot and killed in what police are calling a domestic dispute, but his family says don't buy the official story. They're calling it a setup, and the names at the center of this scandal aren't just random street kids. We're talking love and hip-hop royalty. Kirk Frost's son Kai is being pointed at as the shooter, his daughter Kelsey as the girlfriend who lured her man into a trap, and another Frost brother as the shadow figure who may have fired shots and then disappeared. The Frost brand has always been messy, but this right here could blow the whole family empire apart. Let's take it step by step because the details here are jaw-dropping. T-Hood, real name Terry Hood, was only 29 when he died. Reports say he was gunned down outside his Gwinnett County home after a heated fight with his girlfriend, Kelsey Frost. But here's the catch. Instead of dialing 911 like most people would if their partner was attacking them, Kelsey allegedly made calls to her 2 brothers first. By the time first responders arrived, T-Hood was bleeding out with 5 gunshot wounds, and at least 1 Frost brother was on the scene while the other vanished into thin air. You see why the family isn't buying the domestic dispute label. T-Hood's sister went on Instagram almost instantly and dropped the bombshell. She wrote, "Frosted K set my brother up. She had her brother shoot him and then tried to act like she didn't know. He was shot in the back, the stomach, and the chest." Then she added that the Frosts cleaned the scene before police showed and hid one of the brothers. If that's true, it is a setup straight out of a crime drama. And then the mom stepped in. Yolanda, T-Hood's mother, took her grief to Instagram with fire in her chest. She called out the Frosts directly. The killer is out on the streets. Kai Frost thinks he can just get away with this because of famous parents. People, please don't shop at Frost Bistro or Pressed. Don't support their businesses. Don't watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta until they explain why my son was killed. Whew, that's not just grief. That's a boycott campaign. Now here's the thing that really makes people pause. If this was truly self-defense, why would one brother run off before cops even arrived? Why was no weapon found at the scene? Why did the family describe cleanup before emergency services even showed up? The timeline is murky, and when timelines are murky, that's usually when cover-ups come into play. Of course, Kelsey herself wasn't about to let the internet crucify her. She hopped on Instagram too, posting long, grief-filled captions next to smiling pictures of her and T-Hood. She called him the love of her life, said she was devastated, and insisted she never called her brothers to handle her business. Her exact words, "I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother." But the problem is, witnesses claim they saw both Frost brothers at the house when cops showed up, so how did they get there if Kelsey didn't make the call? You see the cracks already.
I didn't call my family for help. For one, I'm the only girl, and I know we would be right back together that same night. If anything, I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother.
Then came the audio. T-Hood's family dropped an alleged phone recording between themselves and Kelsey after the shooting. On it, she sounds shaken but defensive. At one point, she says, "I don't condone that, brother or not."
I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck, brother or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like.
When the family pressed her on how her brother wasn't in cuffs if she told police he did it, she stumbled, saying, "I don't know what's going on, but I'll find out."
I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
That clip alone had social media running wild, because to the family, it proved she knew more than she let on. And then came an even juicier twist. According to the family, in a separate recording, Kelsey admitted she told police her brother was guilty, yet somehow he wasn't charged. Now tell me, how many times have you heard of someone's own sister pointing the finger at them and the cops just letting them walk? That's not the usual playbook. That sounds like fame and connections smoothing things over. Now, let's talk about Kai's version of events. Official reports state that Kai arrived after the fight had started, stayed at the scene, and cooperated with investigators, which paints him less like a hitman and more like a kid caught in a tragedy. But T. Hood's family is adamant that Kai left the house mid-fight, came back armed, and delivered 5 shots while T. Hood's back was turned. That's not protecting your sister. That's making sure a man doesn't get up again. The other brother, the one with a prior record, has been described as the ghost in the story. The family says he fired shots too, but the Frosts are hiding him away so Kai, with no priors, can take the spotlight and spin a cleaner self-defense narrative. And the internet? Oh, they've turned this into full-blown trial by hashtags. Should Justice Fourth Hood? Find Kai Frost. Fans are split down the middle. Some are pouring love into Kelsey's comments, telling her to stay strong and heal. Others are dragging her like the mastermind behind the setup. And then you've got the skeptics reminding everyone not to jump the gun, pointing out how the internet did the same to PNB Rock's girlfriend before the facts were clear. But the rumor mill didn't stop there. Blogger Sean Davey Way lit another match when he suggested the fight might not have been about Kelsey at all, but about a secret relationship between T. Hood and Kai. Yes, you heard that right. He alleged that years-old rumors about Kai's sexuality resurfaced, including leaked pics and messages from 2017 that hinted at Kai being involved with older men. Back then, his name had been dragged into messy headlines, and now people are connecting dots that may or may not exist. The theory is that Kelsey discovered something she wasn't supposed to, and that triggered the final showdown. Whether you believe that angle or not, it added more fuel to the fire. Kai deactivated his Instagram, Kelsey stayed defensive online, and the Frost name kept trending for all the wrong reasons. And that's where this really hits. The Frost family isn't new to scandal. Longtime Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fans know Kirk Frost has embarrassed Rashida in front of cameras for years. Cheating scandals, side babies, messy arguments, that infamous hot tub scene while she was pregnant. Even Nicki Minaj dragged Kirk for being a cornball. This family thrives in mess, but this isn't just a VH1 storyline, this is life and death. And if Yolanda has her way, it's not just about court justice, it's about financial justice too. She's urging people to boycott Frost businesses until answers come out, which means the Frost name, the Frost pockets, and the Frost reality TV empire are all at risk. If the public keeps dragging them, if sponsors back away, if Love and Hip Hop cuts ties, this isn't just about who pulled the trigger. It's about whether the Frost family can survive in the spotlight at all. So, where does it all stand? Right now, police say Kai is cooperating. The older brother is still nowhere to be found. Kelsey is fighting the internet every day, saying she's a grieving girlfriend, not a mastermind. And T. Hood's family isn't letting go, pumping out daily posts demanding justice, demanding charges, demanding the truth. At the end of the day, this whole case comes down to 3 unanswered questions. 1. Why was T. Hood shot in the back if this was self-defense? 2. Who actually called the Frost brothers to the scene if Kelsey swears she didn't? And 3. Where's the missing weapon and the missing brother? Until those are answered, this isn't just a tragic death, it's a scandal sitting on the edge of explosion. So tell me, what do y'all think? Was this truly a fight gone wrong, or was it a cold-blooded setup like the family claims? And if the Frost name really bought Kai freedom that night, what does that mean for justice in Atlanta's rap scene? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe to our channel, because this case is getting messier by the minute, and you know we're following every twist.